Hey, it's Tom Ferry. Welcome back to part 2 of creating certainty for 2015 by defining and organizing your business plan. So we talked about in the first one, your vision, your mission, your values. Then we talked about where does your business come from, and then what are those new opportunities you want to go after, and then we cemented in your daily number. So what's your daily number? Send me a tweet at Tom Ferry, and just say, here's my daily number. I'd love to see that from you, and then we can interact there. Not on Twitter? Get on Twitter. Come on, at Tom Ferry. Now, inside your business plan, the next thing I want to cover is section number 5, which is your monthly calendar and what projects you need to work on. So this is where we ask our clients to think through the year and ask yourself, is there a season for taking listings? Is there a season for making sales? Let's say that there is a season for taking listings. Let's say you're in the Northeast. We know that in November, December, January, February, March, your job is to be doing as much listing attraction as possible, so when the spring market hits, then you're ready to go. You've got the inventory and you're making the sales in April, May, June, July, etc. So with this simple little calendar, we asked you to map out what are the most important projects you need to be focusing on every single month in order to, again, remove that rolling of the dice and create more certainty. The next part of the plan, really important, is number 6, tracking and measuring. Now remember a few weeks ago I did a video called Track and Measure, where I said the mistake that agents make is we course correct too late. And what I want you to start doing on this is every month track and measure the most important leading and lagging indicators of your business, allowing you to make better decisions, allowing you to course correct if things are going really good, to double down and do more. But if things are going the wrong direction, I want to know about it right away so I can switch and get back on track. And that's exactly what that portion of the plan does. Now, we'll end with this one, number 7, the daily action checklist. Arguably one of the greatest tools my coaches and I have put together for our clients. What we know is this: you got this big goal, you're inspired, you're fired up, and what happens is we have this sort of metaphorical mindset of I've got to eat the whole elephant on a Tuesday, instead of taking little bites every single day and making sure that at the end of the year, that sounds weird, we ate the whole elephant. I think you knew what I meant. So this little form allows you to take all that big stuff and break it down into the simple daily tasks you need to do that would naturally and automatically cause you to achieve your goals. So you ask yourself at the top of this question, or this page, what activities do I need to do that would naturally and automatically cause me to achieve my goals? And then you start listing out, well gosh, the first one, Sunday to Saturday, is I need to get up a little bit earlier. Maybe you need to do that. So you write in 5 a.m. or 7 a.m. or 9 a.m. or whenever you need to get up. And maybe the next one is I need to role play every day. I've got to start practicing what I'm saying, because the last thing I want to do is practice on my clients. That's a bad idea. So I'm going to start practicing 15-20 minutes, handle some objections, that kind of thing. Then I'm going to make my 5 calls to my past clients in Sphere, my 5 calls or 5 conversations with new people. I'm going to do my 4 lead follow-up. I want to book 1 appointment every day with a buyer or seller. You decide, you list out all the activities, and then guess what you do? Every time you do it, check, 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 check. So I was interviewed recently. Pat Haven, nice guy, and we were talking about the early days of Lore magazine and the Wall Street Journal's top 100 agents. And I remember the very first year that came out because one of my personal clients, Sandy Andrew, was number 100 on that list. The year prior, she, like many people, were struggling. She was selling a lot of homes, but repeatedly she was writing a plan that she couldn't execute. She couldn't get it done. So I asked her to send me her entire business plan, and if you can imagine, it was about this thick. And I read it cover to cover 5 times, and I wrote down, actually the plan is kind of pretty simple. It's these 9 things, and I listed out the 9, and I put it on a daily action checklist, just an old Excel spreadsheet, and said, here's the activity, here's the dates, yes or no, did you do it? And guess what happened? She went from selling 90 homes a year, which was good, to almost 200 transactions in 1 year. And the game changer was, she said, Tom, it was so simple. Just like when I go on vacation, if I've got a checklist of things I've got to do, I work diligently to get the checklist done so I can go on vacation and relax. Well, this is exactly like that. The difference is these are the leading and lagging indicators of a healthy, successful business. These are the things you know you have to do that will move the needle and cause you to win. And who doesn't like a good checklist in real estate? The next part of the plan, and really the last three, keeping it very simple, is to track and measure and budget all of your expenses. Decide in advance how you're going to invest your money, how you're going to spend your money in your business. Now, people ask me all the time, is there a baseline? And I say, a third, a third, a third. A third of your revenue coming in should cover your expenses and pay some taxes. Did I say that out loud? Yes, pay taxes. And then a third should be to run your lifestyle, your home, and pay some taxes. And then a third should be profit to you. Now there might be some taxes involved in there as well, but I like a third, a third, a third. A third to run your business, a third to run your house, and a third for you in profit. You're not a nonprofit. You need to be making money, saving money, and investing money for all your hard work. So real important we do that. On number 9, we simply just give you a personal snapshot of what your expenses could be. So again, you're being mindful of whatever you track and measure improves. And then the last part of your plan. And again, one of the most important things our coaches have put together for you, that is a weekly agenda to make sure that you're on task with everything inside your business plan. What we know is when you track and measure, your performance improves. And when you discuss it, whether it's you and your manager, you and your coach, you and your team, when you discuss it every week, you're making those little course corrections that cause you to be on track and achieve your goal. So, long 2 videos back to back, but an important conversation. Now I challenge you, if you're watching this and you haven't gone, to tomferry.com/agent-tools to download the business plan and the marketing plan. I strongly recommend you do it today. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to get a tweet from you. Remember always, your strategy matters, and now more than ever, your passion rules.